If your room gets stuffy at night, a weak fan can be almost as frustrating as no fan at all. You hear the motor, you feel barely any airflow, and then you end up getting out of bed just to change the settings. That is exactly why this kind of pedestal fan is worth a look. It is built to give you stronger, adjustable airflow with the convenience of a remote, so you can cool down a bedroom, living room, or home office without overcomplicating it. This is a 16-inch Amazon Basics pedestal fan designed for indoor use, with a remote control, adjustable height, a tilt head, oscillation, 3 speed settings, 3 breeze modes, and a timer. On paper, that sounds pretty standard, but the appeal here is the balance. It is meant to cover medium to large rooms, use a reasonable 60 watts, and give you more control than a basic box fan or a super cheap stand fan that only does one thing well. The main problem this fan solves is uneven comfort in rooms where air tends to sit still. Maybe your bedroom feels warm on one side, your office gets stuffy by the afternoon, or your living room needs airflow without blasting one person directly. A pedestal fan like this helps because you can raise it, tilt it, and let it oscillate to move air across the room instead of just pushing it in a narrow line. That makes it more practical for shared spaces, sleep setups, or anyone who wants cooling that feels flexible rather than harsh. The best part of the feature set is how each one connects to everyday comfort. The 3 speeds are straightforward, but the 3 modes make the fan more adaptable depending on when you use it. If you want a steadier blast while working, normal mode makes sense. If you are winding down at night, sleep mode is the kind of feature that can make a fan feel less aggressive in a bedroom. One customer specifically said it feels almost like a natural breeze, rather than just a constant stream of air, and that is the kind of detail that matters if you keep a fan running for hours. The remote is another simple feature that becomes a real convenience fast. Instead of getting up repeatedly, you can adjust speed, mode, and timer from across the room. That is especially useful if the fan is in a bedroom or next to a couch. The adjustable height and tilt also matter more than they sound like they should. They let you direct air higher across a bed, lower toward a desk, or across a wider seating area, so the fan can fit the room instead of forcing you to sit in one exact spot. In a bedroom, this makes sense for people who want airflow through the night but do not want to stand up to make changes. In a home office, it works well for keeping air moving during long work sessions without taking up as much floor space as a bulkier air mover. In a living room, the oscillation and adjustable angle help when more than one person is in the space, and nobody wants the fan aimed directly at their face the whole time. It also looks like a good fit for renters, dorm-like setups, or households that want a simple cooling upgrade without installing anything permanent. If your goal is flexible air circulation, not just raw power in one direction, this style of fan is easy to live with. The trust signals here are strong. This listing shows a 4.4 out of 5 rating from 48,601 customer ratings, which is a very large sample size for a household fan. It also carries visible badges like Amazon's Choice and Bestseller, and it ranks very high in the pedestal fan category. The review snippets also line up with the main selling points instead of feeling random. One customer said, "You can change the timer up and down from the remote and from a knob on the side of fan unit," which backs up the convenience factor. Another said, "Appreciate that we can adjust the height and the angle, and the remote is perfect for turning it." And another added, "Overall, it is a great fan. It can perfectly adjust to your size." None of that guarantees it is perfect for everyone, but it does suggest the core functions people care about are actually being noticed and used. This is not for everyone. If you want ultra-precise speed control with lots of levels, you may prefer a more premium DC motor model with more than 3 speeds. If you need industrial-level airflow for a garage, workshop, or very large open area, this is probably too home-focused. And if you are extremely sensitive to any fan noise at all, you should still double-check recent user feedback, because quiet is always relative depending on the speed setting and the room. It is also worth noting that some listing content mixes in protection plan information, so make sure you are focused on the fan's actual features and not confusing optional coverage details with the product itself. From a value standpoint, this looks strongest for shoppers who want more convenience than a bare-bones fan without jumping straight into a much pricier model. The combination of remote control, timer, multiple modes, adjustable height, and oscillation gives it a practical everyday advantage. Before buying, I would verify the current listing details, included remote, room size expectations, and whether you specifically want this 3-speed AC version or a different Amazon Basics fan that may have a DC motor and more speed options. Overall, this looks like a solid, honest choice for bedrooms, living rooms, and offices where you want controllable airflow, simple convenience, and a design that adapts to the room. Consider it if you want a well-reviewed Pedestal fan with useful features and strong buyer feedback. Keep comparing if you need more speed levels, more power, or a more premium motor setup. And I am curious, when you shop for a fan, what is the biggest deal breaker for you? Noise, airflow, remote control, or overall value?